I'm trying to remember. I think this is my third Groundbreak over the last several years, and they're all pretty amazing. I mean, it really has become this industry show more than just Procore's event. You feel that energy. I'd say a couple impressions that I take away from the experience, from the customer conversations and whatnot, and the sessions that I attended. One is, you can see even just over the last few years, like the perception of AI is changing very quickly. And I don't mean the vendor side about QuickBase or Procore. I mean the builders, the CIOs at various building companies, GCs, et cetera. Like they went from being pretty skeptical a few years ago, like, oh, that's sort of knowledge worker stuff, that's there, but boots on the ground, just being legit curious. I mean, seeing announcements from Procore, we have a lot of our customers using our AI embedded in QuickBase. And so there's a mental pivot that's very apparent. And again, not pushed by vendors, but by the buyers and the industry itself being like, I can't keep ignoring this. This actually is going to have an impact. I don't know exactly how or what, but they're asking us more questions. They're asking us more insightful questions. So that feels different than it did even as early as last year's Groundbreak and when we were there. So that's a big one. One that this does feel bigger than construction. What I mean is there are a lot of vendors here and a lot of people here that are even outside the industry that are kind of coming to the industry. And I laugh, we joke that there was an investment banker at like every table just interviewing, asking about Procore and the use of these technologies and where's the industry going. And you can kind of see there's a lot of this category of technology in construction has been around for a long time with leaders like the Procore on Autodesk and others, but you really do see it coming mainstream. That, again, over the last several years that I attended these events, that feels different. I'd say final one, age-old problem is still the problem. There's so much discussion around people, just not enough people in the industry, and the ratio of people leaving, a ratio I hadn't heard before. I heard similar stats, but 5 to 2, that for every 5 who are leaving because they're aging out or they're moving on, there are only 2 coming in. And so that does create a fundamental problem with supply, being able to deliver against these big projects. And so they're trying to leverage technology. They can't replace boots on the ground, but they're trying to leverage, that they have the best people, and they're all of that ancillary wasted, our expression, gray work. They're not wasting time on that. They're doing as much of their day being productive, moving projects forward. And so, again, an age-old problem. They were talking about it for 20 years. It still is the problems. And so keeping people productive and safe both is something that's not new. There's new ways of thinking about it though. So those are the 3 big impressions I take away.